Alright, let's just get this over with. I'm dead tired. I'm gonna be running Beanie percent today. My mic sounds really bad. I don't have my windscreen. The goal of this category is to reach the epilogue without completing any A sides, which is done by completing the B sides. I am an amateur runner. I have never run this category before. I just figured it'd be fun, considering I just got my first sub 1 hour in the original. Why am I doing that? I'm already wasting time with these cutscenes. Let's see if I even remember where all the cassettes are. This is gonna be a really uncertain run for me. I'm not even streaming, I'm just chilling. Gonna upload this to YouTube for fun. Just for moderation purposes. Pretty much my one goal here is just to not miss the cassette tapes, because if I do, I'm just gonna cry. It's been a long night. It is currently like 1:30 in the morning. Oh my gosh. Ugh. What was that? Oh my gosh. I just messaged a friend about the sub 1 hour, and he is very, very disbelieving. How dare you doubt my skills, Vix? Yes, this is the right way. Good, good, good. Oh, I could be doing this much, much faster. That makes me angry. Why didn't I just use the up arrow? Oh my gosh, my brain is so fried right now. Let's see if I remember these B-sides well enough, too. I don't actually remember if there's any major skips in the B-sides here. Ah, son of... Not a great start. I want to go for like sub 2.5 hours at least. Enough to not put me last on the leaderboard. I'm gonna be honest, that jump scared me so badly. I have beaten most of the B-sides deathless with the golden before. The only ones I haven't done are 7 and 8. And of course, farewell. Never doing farewell. There's no shot. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not having a good night tonight. That was definitely not the fastest I've ever done that screen. That was awful. Why? Why would I do that? Alright. Let's see how quickly we can do this. That could have been worse, honestly. I thought I was gonna fall, I'm gonna be so honest. Alright, 5 minutes in, we got the first chapter out of the way. Chapter 2 is like so easy to grab the thing in. You just need to activate the dream blocks with battling and then grab the thing. Chapter 3 sucks. Chapter 7 I barely even remember. I mean, I know it's in the hotel section, so it's decently far into the level. Chapter 4 is alright. Chapter 5 takes a bit. Chapter 6 is relatively easy as well. A lot of the cassettes are actually pretty close to the start of their levels, so... The only levels I'm actually going to be trying any super huge tricks for, well, not super huge, but decently sized tricks for, are going to be the A sides, because those are the ones I know best. I don't know what I was doing there. That was not a wave dash. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. Cool. Like I said, super easy on chapter 2. Oh my gosh. I died on a tutorial screen. That is so disappointing. Oh, I did not realize the chase sequence in this level started this early. It really has been so long since I've actually run the B-sides. Last time I did it, I think, was when I streamed for 24 hours and then decided to play Celeste at the end of it and just beat Farewell for the fun of it. Brand new file, that was fun. Well, because I was like, you know, I just bought this on PC by that stream, and I was like, you know what? I don't have all the achievements on PC. Let's get them. That was a fun idea. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still definitely know decent enough routes to not get myself caught by battling, but I don't know what I was doing there. But that's just because I know... I still know the game decently well, I'd say. Just been a while on the B-sides. C-sides are my favorite to run. They're like... so short and just... They're short and sweet little challenges. My friends always found them hard. Heckler always found them hard, I think, but... Or Heckler always said they looked hard. I don't even think Heckler got to that point. Okay, cool. I'd say I'm definitely on pace so far for a sub 2 hour on Bny%. Like I said, considering this is my first run, I'm just trying to get something out there. Give myself a point to work up from. What was that, dude? Oh my gosh. That was really effing dumb. There's also half a chance my controller might start drifting just randomly in the middle of this, because poor little guy's been through a lot. Monica's D-sides. That one's fun. That took me hours. Hey, only 6 deaths. I'll take that. That's nice. Alright, worst chapter in the game. Let's go. Forgot that's the screen you gotta do this crap on. Alright, this one's probably gonna be one of our longer chapters to get the cassette in, just because you have to go through the whole cleanup segment. Whoever moderates this run, I do feel really bad for the mic quality, and I apologize. My windscreen just went bye-bye. Decided it wasn't having it. I just realized this is going to be my first video on the channel, too. Been trying to upload a VOD forever. It just takes too much editing. I could have just done that from the other platform. Don't know why I didn't. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, like what the heck was that? I swear I stopped pressing down like 2 seconds earlier. I need a new controller. Whatever, man. Alright, last segment of the run we actually have to do. I know most people do this whole thing in a different order than I do, but I just go with the way that I have the muscle memory for, the way that I learned it. Ugh, I even have my music silenced just so that the sound is audible on the VOD video. Forgot I'm not even streaming this. Alright, 1 of 3. I'm going down, I'm yelling timber. That is not the way I usually go. Just trying to screw with my muscle memory at this point. Cool. What's up, dude I've never met? That was weird. Son of a bitch, dude. As per usual, trying and failing to keep bad language out of my stream when playing Celeste. It is what it is. I'll keep it family friendly, but Celeste's where I draw the line, man. Some things can't be helped. That's 2 out of 3. Definitely the longest time we have to spend in an A side, and it's genuinely unfortunate, because I hate this level so much. B side does not help me in that hatred, I will be honest. Son of a dude. I can't remember. Crap. I can save that. Cool. Why am I not wave dashing tonight? It's like I forgot how to do it or something. I mean, come on, man. It ain't even that hard. Probably would have just been quicker if I took the normal way. And that's 3 out of 3. Cool. We also gotta go up that stupid elevator shaft a good ways. Pretty much to the end of it, actually. Why are you still online? You should be in bed. I love making fun of my friends when they're up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. her time. It's still like 2 in the morning. No. Oh, it's like 7 a.m. for them. Oh. I'm the one who should be in bed. Insomnia's a hoe. Let's just keep going. Ugh. So far I'm enjoying, for the most part, exploring the run. I'm still very uncomfortable with how much of 3A I actually have to play. I just don't find the aesthetic or the characters enjoyable in this one. Or the mechanics, actually, because the Dust Bunny cycles are really, really annoying. Cool. Let's just get this B-side over with. This could take me anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes. Well, 8 to 15 on a good day. I do like the music for the B-side, I will say. That is definitely a plus of the level. Oh my gosh. It's like I'm scared to do anything. I have too much momentum. That terrified me. I have like vague memories of doing this deathless, and that's probably all the little hints I'm gonna get to how to actually play this level right. Definitely won't try anything too funky with this level, because every time I do it ends up like that. I did not just hiss like a cat, bro. 2 a.m.'s when the real cat boy comes out, am I right, chat? If you ain't being a cat boy VTuber at 2 a.m., dude, what are you even doing? What am I even doing right now? There we go. Fixed it. Nope. Better. I hate this room so much. Ugh. Cool. We made it. I hate my life. My friends say, yeah, run Celeste, it'll be fun. What you mean it's gonna be fun, bruh? I'm dying here. I cannot let this slide. I'm gonna... You ever get so tired, it's like you're high off no sleep? That's pretty much what's going on right now. First run I've ever recorded for any leaderboard ever, and it's 2 a.m. and I'm dying. Why? Why? No, wait, you don't even need it. You can't dash up there. Ah, it feels so bad. I have a Megalodon stream running in the background and it's muted. What am I doing? Come on. You know how this room works. Why would I grab that? That was dumb. I'm not even to the Oshiro chase yet. Already 4 minutes in. We're getting there. Speaking of which, here we go. Time for this emotional roller coaster. No, why would I do that? I'm stupid. That throws off everything I know about the cycles in this level. Made it. Should've just landed on his head. Cool. Come on, man. I hate this room. Pretty sure it's the last room before the switch block screen. Whatever those are called in this. Yeah, there we go. Hey, actually 6 minutes. It might actually be a PR for me on this. Kind of wish I had my splits running. I could check. My estimate was 8. Guess it's a good day. 22 deaths is a lot more than 6, though. I'll give him that. Ugh. Yes, I know. I've been playing this game for over 500 hours, man. Alright. Chapter 4, I don't think takes too long to grab the thing. It's like in that midway point between too long and really short. Chapter 2 is really the only really short one. Chapter 6 is pretty short too. Ugh. If you go quickly with the gold feathers. Chapter 5 is relatively short too, I guess. Chapter 7 also kind of has one of those midway ones. On my any percent run, I'd already be in chapter 5. That's what's driving me the most nuts about this, is it feels like I'm going a lot slower than I actually am. Just because I'm used to practicing my run for any percent. I don't want to post one of those until I actually hit a sub 50 at least. Get me at least in the top couple thousand on the leaderboard. Boom. Alright, 1 minute 25. On to the B-side. I do not remember this B-side for the life of me. I remember chapter 5 well enough. I remember it pisses me off because the stupid flying beholder looking things. The things that make me know that Madeline plays D&D. Why? Hate this screen too. I hate most of the screens in the game where it's so easy to die near the end of it, because that's such a time waster. This is actually kind of a really chill theme for the level 2. What the what is going on, dude? My controller's having a freaking seizure. Come on, just control your mouth for the YouTube guidelines. We got this. Just listen to the music. It's fantastic music. It's freaking. Can never get the timing right on this dumb block. Like that. Like I end up underneath it like every time. Alright, there we go. I think I remember this screen well enough. Oh, right. That's what I hate about Chapter 4. It's actually one of my more enjoyed chapters for the most part, but I do not like the snowball parts. They drive me nuts for, like, no reason. Wait, what? Oh, come on, really? See, that's what I meant to happen earlier. I meant to just go through the platform, hit the spring. I guess I didn't get quite enough height. That works. As long as I don't flub it. There we go. Why? Someone's messaging me on Twitter. Ugh. Now I'm just talking to myself randomly. I've reached a level of insanity only a Celeste player can get. I mean, all in all, there's a couple hard screens on this level, but for the most part, it's really not that bad. Why? This is one of those bad screens. Oh man, I just hit my mic there. That was far too close for comfort. I did not enjoy that. Move. Good boy. I'm calling inanimate objects in a game, good boy. I really have lost it. Whatever, man. I'll keep it moving. Keep it pushing. See, my friend Vixley does not like the lo-fi music in this game, or the lo-fi, like, style music. I love it so much. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. I don't know why my wave dashing is so off tonight, or why I keep doing jumps like that way too early. Actually, that early jumping thing might be why my wave dashes are off. Why would I do that to myself? I don't even need a wave dash to get to that spot. If anyone needed proof that I do not run B-sides. That scared me so bad for a second. I do remember not enjoying this ending screen. Alright. 626, we'll take that. It's on to chapter 5. See how quickly we can get through this. I don't think I have to do key skip in this, which is good because I actually like literally just learned that tonight. Like I learned the key skip, and that was what pushed me into a sub-hour run. And this has all happened in the past like 2 hours. I like this game a lot. As much as this game causes me depression, it also causes me dopamine. You know how it is. This is not my usual stream personality, by the way. I am just tired, and I'm kind of pissed that my mic quality is this bad tonight. We are just over a half hour in. I'm actually doing a lot better than I thought I would be. Not gonna get cocky at all because, one, I know that most of the top runners would be finishing this run in 4 minutes from now. And two, this is still not my best. What did I just do? Why? Why? There we go. I almost forgot where... I did forget where the cassette is. Isn't it, like, downwards or something? No, oh my gosh, where's the cassette? Please tell me I did not forget something this absolutely vital to the run. You can't run the cassette run without the cassettes. Oh, that might have just screwed me over so badly. No, wait, nope, they're in this room, I believe. Yeah, right there. Or is this the way to the Crystal Heart? Oh, I don't remember. No, I think this is the way to the Crystal Heart. Nope, nope. Okay, good. It is the cassette. That scared me so bad. I was like, oh my goodness, did I just waste that much time, like, wild goose chasing? Alright. Let's just try to get through Chapter 5B as quick as humanly possible. Magic, or mirror magic mix. Let's listen to this for a bit. Oh my gosh. This is actually a B-side that I remember fairly well, because it was... Oh my gosh, what the... Why is this doing this? There we go. Sheesh. This is actually a B-side that I'm relatively familiar with. It was not too long ago that I was doing this one, or practicing to do this one deathless. Let's see if my route that I take is actually still halfway decent, or if I even remember it. Why? Hey, look at that, I remember it. Aw. Got to be kidding me. I love fast bubbling, it's so fun. Bubbles are probably one of my more favorite mechanics in this game. That and dream blocks, oh my gosh. That's the one thing that saddens me about runs that skip Chapter 2 a lot, is you don't get as much fun with the dream blocks. Why am I doing this to myself? There we go. Jeez. Up we go. Why? Why? Mega's probably gonna have raided out by the time I actually get back there. Too early. Ah, too late. I'm the master of being too early and too late on these jumps. Dash blocks confuse me too much. Keeping it pushing. Oh my gosh, get in there. Good, good, good. Right, it's the A side where this is just a long, easy jump down. Because obviously, that's such a dumb thing to just realize. I mean, come on, of course the harder section is going to be in the B side. What's the message now? Come on. Not even important enough to give me a phone notification. I was given so many, like, foolproof methods from the Discord on how to do that room deathless when I was going into 5B deathless for the golden. I just wing it every time and it works. I really have no other explanation than that for that specific room. Get over here. No. I'm gonna need you to be a good boy. There we go. Get over here. Good, good, good. Now up here, one more. No, that's not what you were supposed to do there, buddy. That works. It worked. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot I was speedrunning for a second. Oh my gosh, I love throw tech. These are always my favorite parts of this level, just because I get to throw Theo around like a little goober that he is. I love Theo. He's funny. He's Seattle man. Hey, give me my freaking beautiful Seattle man back. I should go back and get all the goldens. I will say Theo definitely gave me a hard time when I was trying to do this level deathless, just because I started getting scared, especially like in rooms like this. That's why. Keeping a cool head is pretty much the most important thing in my mind when playing Celeste. What am I doing? That was a new one. Goodness, what am I doing? Did I just forget how to do this room or something? I guess so. It is lost from the Lurius memory banks. There we go. Man, I have like never ever failed on this stupid final room until now. Well, not true, of course. There's just been a couple random failures here and there, but this is such an easy final room. It's always when I actually start the camera that I start failing at crap. I'm still not going to say that under 2 hours is my goal, because Summit is really the make it or break it moment for me. Alright, let's see how quickly we can get through Chapter 6. If it weren't for this opening section, I think Chapter 6 would be right up there with Chapter 2 with how quickly you can get the cassette. It's just this opening section takes a little while. Especially if you accidentally miss a feather. Then there's the swimming too. Pretty much with this cassette, the only hard part is just getting up there, and then once you're up there, you've pretty much got it. The screen isn't too difficult. Here we go. Not quite as quick as Chapter 2, but definitely up there, like I said. Ugh. This is the Crystal Heart room. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? I realized it like a second too late that I was in completely the wrong room. I need Kevin to come break this block open for me. Yo, Kevin, do me a solid, bro. I always forget which room is which. Dude, the sound in the back reminds me of frickin' the low heart sound from the original Zelda. Those of you who know what I'm talking about are never gonna unhear that now. Oh yeah. Let's keep it moving. Center of the Earth mix. Let's listen to this for a while. Oh yeah, this one brings back memories. This was the last golden I have collected in my lifetime. See if that muscle memory kicks in. It took me like 18 hours of almost consecutive gameplay to get this. I didn't stop for most of it. I remember when I finally did stop, I was actually on the train back home from New York City. And that was almost an entire year ago. Holy. No, wait, no. I'm losing my mind. That was the Chapter 6A side. I was going to say, there's no way it's been that long since I've gotten a golden. Because I remember the past year of suffering. Last summer was eventful for my goldens. I got I got all of the A sides, and I got all the C sides as well. And then as of late, I've just been working on those B sides because they're ridiculous. Like this stupid level. I might have to wait until I get a controller that's not drifting, though, because this is really pissing me off. Bumpers, bumper tech, love it. Alright. The battling sections are actually one of my... Well, this section actually is my favorite part of this level, but the battling sections are probably my favorite, like, chase/boss sections in the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, they still piss me off, especially when the laser's just, like, in the perfectly wrong place. But it is extremely satisfying to just chain together attacks, especially when you're trying to move fast. It brings me joy. Oh my goodness. Why do I keep pressing the left button? It's not helping. I need to be suppressing the jump. There we go. Look at that. Isn't it so fun when we do things the right way? Wee. This is fun. You know, it took me an embarrassingly long time to learn that you can grab walls out of a golden feather. In fact, I did not learn that fact until I played Arfimagon's D-sides, and it was in one of the letters, like the custom letters he wrote. It was like, remember, you can grab walls out of the golden feathers. I was like, wait, that was an option to begin with? And then I was really, really mad at myself for not knowing that. Yeah, we have fun here. Here we go. Let's do this. Whee. I mean, just like figuring out the best, like, optimal way to get through a section is just so satisfying to me, and I do not know why. This section does take me a decent little while, though. Just because the only way I can do it deathless is if I take it slow and steady. I mean, obviously I'm not doing it deathless, but minimum deaths, if possible. I actually almost went down and grabbed that feather, almost just completely forgetting you're not supposed to yet. Same with this feather, actually. I'm forgetting orders. Why? Why didn't I pressed the X button. Why did it not dash? This is what I get for getting the $40 Doom controller instead of the normal Xbox controller. But the normal one was like 70 bucks, and I was like, haha, I'm poor. That was fun. That was a fun day. I bought a lot of controllers that day. I got a new Guitar Hero controller and also a new Switch Pro controller because mine broke. The funny thing is, I don't even like rage to the point where I like break things. But I still feel like I've broken more things than someone who actually does rage and break things. Maybe not that much. Like, I've never broken a monitor or like a keyboard or anything big, but it's the small things. But it's like never on purpose. It's just like I play games with such high intensity that like buttons can get jammed down or just broken from the force that I put on them for fun. I mean, the force I put on these poor buttons while playing Celeste is just sad. I can almost hear the D-pad mushing underneath my fingers. It's funny. That was far too close of a call for my liking. We're almost done, right? I think I went past the 4th checkpoint. Getting there. Yeah, I'm almost certain this section is in the 4th checkpoint area. Die, you stupid hoe. You are extremely annoying. We call her purple bitch around these parts. Alright, last screen, I think. If I remember the level correctly, and I'd hope I do. Because like I said, I played a lot of this level. What am I doing? I'm disappointed in myself. As I should be. This screen, if I die even once on this screen and the cycle gets reset like that, it throws me off so badly. We are moving into the 1 hour mark of the run coming up here too. Cool, we did it. That reaction is so like lackluster. Just, oh yeah, we did it. Pretty much just reacted with a yawn. 8 minutes 53 seconds for Chapter 6B. Like I said, if I really do bad on Summit, there could be a chance it takes me an hour, just between the two. There's almost no chance of that. I think I'm going to get a sub 2 hour run, but you never know. Things happen. Plus, Summit B is kind of mean to me, so we'll see. Right, you can't skip that cutscene there. Now this is a level I'll try some fun stuff with if I can get away with it. Because I actually enjoy running this level. Until something like that happens, and then I just feel sad. There's just like a lot of fun things you can do with this level, especially once you've learned wave dashing. You can do fun stuff like that. You can pretty much go under half the opening parts of the level. Or over. Under and over, if you're feeling fancy. Woohoo! We are coming into the home stretch of the run, chat. There is no chat right now. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm so used to streaming. This is my first time doing anything for content that's not live. We just need to get to the hotel section of the level. Because of course they would put the cassette in the most obnoxious spot in the level. And then we have to do Summit B, which I'm going to be honest, I've been training for still for the Golden, so I should know the level like the back of my hand. Oh no. Saved it. Woohoo. Look at me go. What just happened? What the heck? My driver updater just opened. And it like kicked me out to my OBS and then kicked me out to... It kicked me out of the game. Why does this always happen every time I try to do a speed run? I just really hope OBS is still recording. I didn't check while I was out there. Okay, good. I was going to say, if I get to the end of this and OBS is no longer recording, I'm going to be really pissed off. This is actually a halfway decent run so far. Why? For someone who doesn't know, like, any of the fun tricks that people use when Celeste speedrunning, other than wave dashing and hypers. Like, I don't know how to do an ultra. I do know how to do dream block hypers, but they're really hard for me to comprehend, so I just don't do them. So I'd say for someone who just kind of casually speedruns, this is not a bad run. I did not go the right way at all. I was supposed to go up. Crap. Up, up. We can salvage this. It's really sad that blue hair means no dash, because I really like Madeline with blue hair. It's really cool. I just like that shade of blue. I don't know. Move, move, move. Faster, faster. Come on. Why? All right. We're heading into the hotel section. Let's try to get this done quickly. Whew. No. Oh yeah. Alright, that was a clean 4 minutes 53 seconds into the level. Not great, but not bad. Why is this taking so long to load? There we go. Alright, home stretch, final level. We have not completed any A-sides, but we are going to unlock that epilogue. We haven't even hit an hour yet. If I run this as fast as I usually do, I might be able to get a sub 130, which is a lot better than I was expecting. That was dumb. That's alright. It's been a really long time since I've seen a perfect Celeste speedrun. It was when the one dude did like all the golden speedrun, no deaths at all. Is that no, that was someone. For some reason I thought for a second it was a task. But no, a task like that would be easy. I remember that guy grinded for months. This is like Geometry Dash, but at a higher level. There's higher quick thinking, I think. Geometry Dash is more simple, I feel like, because you only have one move, and that's jumping. Here we get a whole 3 moves. Jump, dash, and grab. No, I just missed it. Let's try that again. Hopefully I should be able to keep my death count pretty low until I get to the final section, because the final section, the summit, is where I really start to fall apart with this final level. What am I doing? I didn't even wave dash. I mean, one thing's for sure is I'm definitely not getting a sub 1 hour, but I'm definitely going to try for a sub 130. Now that I know it's in the cards. Why? Why? The lag. That threw me off so bad. It's insane how much one frame of lag can do to my brain. Yes, here we go. Moving. And that is 2 sections done, 2 minutes in, 2.5 minutes in. Let's see how quickly we can piece up the dream block section. Oh, the screen shake is starting to lag it a little bit. I don't know why I didn't turn that off going into this. I think I'm so used to the screen shake that I think not having it on would throw me off even worse. I'd be like, this game is running too smoothly for my tastes. I feel like I've gained a little bit more of my streaming personality back as I've been going. It's too late though, we're in the last level. I don't have as much time to let my catboy self shine. 3 minutes in, 3 sections done. Alright, this section is all about sequencing. I have patterns in my mind. Just going to try to stick to those. It might take me a little longer just to stick to my patterns, but that's okay because it means less deaths for me. And that's what I'm really looking for. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have it all down to like a science here. And then keep it running. Hopefully this puts me on a good cycle. Looks promising. Yes, dude. That was so smooth. I like that. 4 minutes in, 4 sections done. This one might slow me down a little bit just because of the wind. That's fine. Like I said, I feel like a golden run for this is not too far out. I feel like I could master that pretty soon, actually. Just because I'm starting to get better with the level. But I knew this one would be a nicer level for me to run just because I'm so used to it at this point. Why would I do that? Alright, we are officially 1 hour into the run. And almost definitely hitting that sub 2 hour unless something goes like severely wrong. It would take like an avalanche, I think, to take me down at this point. Oof. 5 minutes in, 5 sections done. Still sticking to my 1 minute thing. I actually usually finish section 5 faster than the other sections as long as I fast bubble right and don't do that frickin' crap again. This section can be difficult for me. A lot of tight jumps, little wiggle room. Watching like actual speedrunners of this game run the game will never cease to amaze me. It is so fantastic to watch. No! It's too high up. I was almost gonna get it still on my minute thing. I almost did it again. And up we go. 6:15, going into the final section of the game. Makes that flag super easy to get through. No! My beautiful dash crystal, where have you gone? Again, dude, I have never gone under that like that, ever. Why am I doing it now? It's alright, we're making it work. This is easy. Kind of fun, too. Skip those other springs. Let's just skip to the chase here. 7 minutes in, going into the updraft section. Doing that. What was that, man? My brain is so fried. I've been playing Celeste for like the past 6 hours. I almost never do that flag deathless, and now I'm kind of depressed that I did. It's like every time I actually get to that section with a golden, I choke, and that's the specific flag that I choke on. And if it's not that section, it's this one. This one's difficult. This is one of those ones where it's so easy to fail at the end. And again, I'm a little bit depressed that I did it deathless without the golden. No! This isn't even a super difficult section. Why am I dying here? Let's just keep it moving. We are like actually in the home stretch right now. The end of the home stretch. Pretty much home. We're like on our street. What was that? Why didn't you grab the wall? This flag is starting to piss me off. Getting a little mad. Nope. Keep a calm head. This D-pad is so easy to mess up with. I'm gonna be honest, for D-pads, my favorite one is actually the buttons on Switch. It is so much easier when they are all their own designated buttons. It's not this weird circle thing the Xbox controller has going for it. I don't mind the circle, it just really makes my accuracy low sometimes. What? Like that? Like that? Like, having the designated buttons on the Switch makes it so that my inputs are more frame perfect. Up we go. Come on. Good job. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm talking about with something going like catastrophically wrong. I'm starting to crack under pressure. I have never had trouble with this flag. Why is it giving me trouble now, of all times? I'm losing it, man. I'm starting to sweat. I want this flag to be over and done with. It's not even like the hardest flag in the area, in my opinion, and I'm still like failing on it this much. There we go. Sheesh, man. Alright, into the final section. Wall bounce tutorial. As if I haven't been doing it this entire run. You know, I thought people were joking about how much your gameplay changes after you've like 100%ed the game, but it's actually true. Like, I saw a video that was like chapter 1 before farewell and after farewell, and I was like, that is actually so accurate. I did actually get one golden run to the final screen of the level, and I choked so hard it made me angry. The only time I've actually considered smashing my Switch against a wall, that was it. But that's what I get for playing on Switch, right? Like, I feel like I would have the same kind of accuracy with the arrow keys if I actually, like, started playing the game with arrow keys. But after playing on Switch for so long, I tried to play with arrow keys, and I could not wrap my head around it at all. Because I'm so used to my directional keys being on my left hand, and now they were on my right hand. I even tried WASD, it didn't even work as well for me. Come on. Time. Almost. Give it a second. Yes, dude. 1 hour, 7 minutes, 42 seconds. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. That was actually a much, much better run. I said 2.5 hours minimum. That was a much better run than I expected. Yes, dude. That is fantastic. For Baby's first Celeste run, that was... Whew. That was nice. Alright, let's get these driver updaters out of here. Where does that put me on the Bny percent leaderboard? 1 hour, 7 minutes puts me 112th. I'll take that. 112th ain't bad. Alright. For those wanting to watch me on Twitch, I do stream on Twitch. Usually 4 times a week. That schedule got cut short this week because of my lack of windscreen, so that my mic didn't sound like this. But usually we stream at twitch.tv/hilariousvt, and you can join our Discord down below if I actually remember to put the Discord link down there. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna upload this to speedrun, and I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night, everyone.